if your focus, attention, drive is any more intensified because of how last year ended, or is that really a non-factor?
No, I wouldn't say it's a non-factor. I mean, I think it does add a chip to on your shoulder of, when you finish the season the way we did. I've said it before. I mean, there's only one team happy at the end of the year. That's who wins the Super Bowl. So no matter what, you always got something that you're trying to reach and achieve, and that's the goal. But especially the way our season ended. I mean, it adds a little bit of a chip to your shoulder. And I mean, for us, though, it's the same. It has to be the same goal, though, every week, is just to get that much better and to put ourselves in a position to be playing meaningful games in December, January, and make a push at the end of the year and just get better every week. I think that's something where you look back last year, it's almost we peaked a little too soon and we didn't finish the season the way we wanted to. And it's important to be playing your best at the end of the year.
The roster has churned quite a bit coming this year. I know it's early. What's your early read on how much better you think this team has gotten as a result of all the acquisition?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've gotten a lot better. Just the way, the tempo, the intensity that we've had in OTAs has been definitely a step up of the past couple of years. I know that was the point of emphasis for us, is to really take advantage of this time that we get. Because come training camp, you want to feel like you're on your way to being a well-oiled machine. Obviously, you have work to do, but you want to use this time, maximize it. So when you get to training camp, you feel like you're a step ahead of where we were last year, even just other teams around the league. You want to try to get every advantage you can, and I think taking advantage of these practices is important.
Early impressions of Brian Thomas, just what have you seen from him?
I really like him. Obviously, just talented, can fly. He's really smart. I think that's the one thing I'm most impressed with is he's picking up the offense super fast. He's a quiet guy, so we're still, getting him to ask questions and stuff, but he doesn't ask any questions. He always knows what to do. So I've been impressed. That's tough for a rookie. I was there obviously at one point, and I was swimming a little bit, and to see him come out here and pick everything up and really not skip a beat has been impressive. And then the more comfortable he gets in the system and knows what to do, he's just going to get better and better. But I think our chemistry is growing every day. I'm starting to get a feel for how he likes to run routes. I'm starting to communicate more on how I want things to look and the thoughts that I have based on certain coverages or techniques on the defense. I think he's doing a good job of just soaking everything up, and that's what this time's about, is learning it all as much as you can. So in training camp, obviously you're going to keep learning, but you want to, like I said, you want to be rolling in training camp and get ready for the season.
How involved are you in contract negotiations, talks? Are you even kept abreast of where that's at?
Yeah, obviously I'm aware of what's going on, but I try to keep my focus on doing my job out here. I have full belief that'll take care of itself, and that's not something that I need to worry about. That's why I pay people and hire people to do that for me. So that's not my job. But obviously I know what's going on. I'm aware of the situation. I think that's important too. But yeah, I try to keep all my focus and energy on being the best player I can be to help us win.
Is it important to you to get done before camp or before the season or at all? Do you have any timetable at all?
I mean, yeah, I think that would be ideal. Just to put it behind us and keep moving and feel good about that going into training camp. But either way, like I've said before, I have the same job. So, I can't always control all those factors, but I have the same job to do either way. But yeah, I mean, I would, of course, that'd be ideal, is to get it done, as soon as you can and kind of move forward.
Trevor, have you had any thoughts, probably a little early, about whether you wear a Guardian cap in a game? Would you consider doing that or no?
No, I don't think so. I've never worn one, so I don't know how they feel. It doesn't look like they would be comfortable. I know they have good, research behind and stuff, but I would probably say that. I've never tried one on, so I can't really speak too much on it. But
how valuable has been working with Mitch so far at center, having a seasoned guy there?
He's been great. Mitch has been a really good addition in the O-line room. Just kind of the way he came in and gets along with everybody great. He's a good leader. Obviously super experienced, has played a lot of football and been on some really good teams. So I think bringing that experience here is going to be really good for us. He's a really smart guy. Obviously it's still early. We're still getting to know each other, working together. But I really like the way he just handles his business and carries himself. It's been fun to be around, and I'm just excited to really, for the way him and Luke have worked together too, has been cool to see. And he helps Luke and vice versa, and it's really good rapport. And he fits in the room great.
Coach Peterson was talking about a jump year. Does year 3 feel any different than year 2 in terms of having that continuity? And
yeah, I think another year in the system, just owning it more and more every year. And I feel like this year especially, I've been able to express more of things that I like, want to do more of, maybe things I don't like or whatever it is, and been able to communicate a lot with the coaches, which has been great. So I think just owning the offense more and more every year is the key, and it's going to help me get better and have a really good grasp of what we're doing, what we're trying to do, the things that we need to improve on. I feel like I'm really in sync with the staff and kind of what the goals are and what we wanted to accomplish this offseason. And then going into training camp, obviously it's going to be, another list of things. But no, I feel really good, and that's the goal, is to get better every year. So I feel like, yes, I'll get better this year, and I'm excited for it.
What's been your impression of Gabe Davis so far, working with him on the field the last few weeks?
He's been great, just hard worker. Obviously, he's still working himself back in, but just hard worker. He's smart. He's a good leader. I mean, the way he communicates with the room, he'll talk about stuff that maybe they did in Buffalo that might be a little bit different, whether it's concepts or route technique and some things that they did, or just kind of talking about everything. And you can tell he's really smart, sees the field, understands coverages. Just going to be a great addition for us, and he's willing to do like all the dirty work too, which is cool to see from a receiver. He's willing to block, kind of do whatever he needs to do, and obviously he's a playmaker down the field, and that'll be a good addition for us. Awesome, thank y'all.